This is so cool. Oh, look at the cobblestone streets and the stone buildings. Oh, so beautiful.
They almost never allow food carts here. The only way I got us a spot was promising we'd only serve food that existed here in the 17th century. That and I slipped them a 20.
You bribed them? What if you get caught?
I know how much you like historic preservation.
Oh, thanks, Nori.
Hi there. Gosh, this place is cool. Oh, imagine living here in the old days. Not having to worry about the sun exploding or any modern maladies. Just taking life day by day.
And then dying of a preventable illness at 30.
Okay, that's less cool.
But the simplicity is nice. Living on a street like this, and having everything at your fingertips. Your entire world would be only as far as your legs could take you.
Goodbye. Salutations. Farewell. Hi.
Ye old Bree, tell me thine history of Helianthus.
Well, Nori. I'm not gonna do the voice, that's gonna get old real fast. For starters, this place didn't used to be called Helianthus. It was actually a 17th century port with a name I'm totally blanking on right now. Portlet, Porterton, Porter Potty?
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, the original city was all but destroyed in the Blue War. Everything was gone, even this.
Wait, what?
After the war, the people wanted to build the city of the future and created Helianthus. But they also couldn't get over how much they missed the historic city center, so they rebuilt it to be exactly as it was, warts and all.
They reconstructed it?
Brick by brick.
Hey, hon. Thanks, doll. Hey, hon.
I think it's pretty fun that they kept all the imperfections when they rebuilt the old city. Like the grid system is crooked, and the alleyways are all different widths. I guess those imperfections are what made it special.
But why would they want to repeat the flaws of the past in the city of the future?
People are complex, and despite what they tell you, woefully sentimental. Plus, you can't discount the universal human belief that old things are kinda cool.
You ain't wrong. Like using rocks for the road? Amazing. Brilliant. I love it.
It's so nice, right?
Goodbye.
Thanks for getting us this spot. It was fun to imagine we were back in time.
You're welcome. And thanks for the history lesson.
For future reference, though, you don't need to bribe people to impress me.
You know what? It is such a relief to hear you say that. I was about to bribe our way in somewhere I know you'd love, but now I won't bother.
I mean, I didn't say you couldn't ever resort to extortion to impress me. Please extort to impress me.
You ever think about how dull most adult conversation is?
Sometimes.
Oh, people waste so much time talking about the boring nonsense when they could be asking one another what their favourite bird is.
What's yours?
Well, I have three.
That's cheating.
Well, for colour, rainbow lorikeet. For sound, butcherbird. Now, don't get me wrong, kookaburras are great, but they don't shut up. For hair, white cockatoo. I love that little flick. What about you two?
I don't think I have a favorite bird.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, you got to work on that.
Delivery order. Do you ever think about how the best dish in the world is probably something no one's ever heard of?
Like, the creator never told anyone?
Yeah, like some old guy in Ulaanbaatar invented the world's greatest dish and he was just content keeping it to himself, cooking it for his wife once a week.
Well, that's upsetting to
Hi.
Hi there. Do you ever think about how the best dish in the world is probably something no one's ever heard of?
Like, the creator never told anyone?
Yeah, like some old guy in Ulaanbaatar invented the world's greatest dish and he was just content keeping it to himself, cooking it for his wife once a week.
Well, that's upsetting to think about.
I know, right? What a jerk.
How you like them apples? Hey. Bye. Delivery order.
Hollandaise!
Hi. Later. Delivery order.
Oh, I could eat 1,000 of those.
The places you see
Hey!
are around you. Rivers and rocks and mountains. Following my trail and I will guide you. Covered in light and stars. Let's fly through the air. Ethereal sounds. I'll take you anywhere. Our limits have no bounds. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm right here.
I saw in the news that a certain celebrity claims to have met with me and had, and I quote, the world's greatest bruschetta. While I won't comment on the rumors surrounding these claims, I can show you my bruschetta, if you're interested, of course. In your mixer, combine the olive oil, tomatoes, seasoning, and garlic. Now, I can't say for sure if this is the world's greatest bruschetta, but it is my personal favorite recipe. Now, while the oven preheats, slice some pagnotta, a mild Italian sourdough, and caress the slices with olive oil. Wonderful. Place the bread directly on the oven rack and wait for it to toast. Now it's time to top each slice with the tomato mixture and shredded basil. Then comes a drizzle of balsamic vinegar and red onion to top it off. You know what? I've changed my mind. The rumors are true. This is the world's greatest bruschetta. In public and in private, be no less than the best. Ciao, darlings.
Hello.
No way. Nori!
What is it?
Turns out the Museum of Helianthus has a food historian.
You think they'd know anything about my mom?
Only one way to find out.
How you like them apples?
Goodbye!
No rush. Piece of cake. Goodbye. Go to fly. Hi.
Hey. No way. Nori!
What is it?
Turns out the Museum of Helianthus has a food historian.
You think they'd know anything about my mom?
Only one way to find out.
Goal!
Goodbye.
Delivery order. Goodbye.
Hi there. I love watching you work. Delivery order. Thanks, darling. Hi there.
Kutador hear about this?
Hello, my name is Ruben. I'm the food historian around these parts. I was told you had a question for me.
I was wondering if you knew anything about my mom, Charlotte Kaga. She was a chef here a long time ago.
Charlotte Kaga. Doesn't ring a bell.
We were hoping you'd know if she competed in the Coutador 20 years ago.
I'll tell you what. I'll rifle through the archives and see if I can find any record of her entering that year.
That would be amazing. Thank you.
My pleasure. I knew a double degree in history and food science would eventually pay off. Let's rendezvous here tonight.
Delivery order.
Enjoy!
Delivery order. Goodbye.
Delivery order!
Keep them coming. Delivery order. Goodbye.
Hey.
Yes.
Later. Hey. Goodbye.
Hi there.
Is this your dream? Or is it mine? No, I can't seem to find the light.
Now this is living.
Ruben, did you find anything?
I had a look through the names of all 196 chefs who competed at the Couteau d'Or 20 years ago. No Charlotte.
Oh, that's okay. I appreciate you taking the time to look.
But I did find something peculiar. I found a newspaper article published a week before the event that said 197 chefs signed up.
Okay, and?
197 chefs signed up, but only 196 competed. Someone's missing.
Bree, do you think that could have been my mom?
Maybe. Does the newspaper say anything else?
No, it could have been her. It could have been somebody else. Sadly, that's lost to history.
So, Bree, what should we have for dinner tonight?
Oh, I was just.
Delivery order. So, Bree, what should we have for dinner tonight?
Oh, I was just thinking about how much I miss your ribolita.
How about something else? What's wrong with your ribolita? Too easy. I can do better.
But I like it.
They're going to love this.
Oh, that smells so good. Take it easy. Hi there.
Nori,
Yeah, I know.
And coming up next, we'll be hearing from Dr. Anise Mulligan on all the latest about the sun. Stay tuned.
does that worry you?
Thinking about the sun exploding?
Yeah.
Not really. If that's humanity's destiny, then so be it. Besides, there's something comforting about knowing we'd all be going out together. You?
I don't like to think about it.
That's fair.
I can't think of anything worse than dying before I've had a chance to leave something behind.
I guess the nice thing is that if it did, none of that would matter anyway. Sorry. Do you want to stop talking about this?
Yes, please.
Delivery order.
Gee, it's boiling today, isn't it?
Can't stop, won't stop. Hi there. Delivery order.
think they'll care if I take a bite?
Yes! Goodbye! Hey, well, it's only up from here.
Who wants me to make another recipe from my upcoming book? If you've said oy vey to souffle before, you are not alone. It's not an easy dish to prepare, so listen up. I'll just fix my mixer with this whisk and then add egg whites to the bowl. Beat until they form stiff peaks. Then turn off the mixer and add in the yolks. Next comes flour, cheese. I use Gruyere for its creamy yet savory sensation. And then cream and mix together. Pour the mixture into a ramekin and bake until the top has expanded. A lot of people think this is the most difficult part, but the truth is it's everything up until now that will make or break a souffle. Now, all that's left is to add a dash of parsley and a crack of pepper. Bon appetit. My book, Cooking the Best, finally releases tomorrow. And if you want to make your copy even more special, join me in the studio after tomorrow's show for a book signing. Ta-ta, darlings.
You up to much tonight, Baz?
Well, I've actually got a dinner date.
Ooh.
With Mum.
Ooh.
Well, once a week I go over to hers and cook us up a nice meal. But lately I've just been making the staples that she made for me when I was a kid. Rissoles, shepherd's pie, you know, that sort of thing.
That's really sweet.
Well, it's not a bad way to spend a night, let me tell you.
Hi.
Did you see that, Bree? Delivery order. Bye.
Greetings.
I am killing feeling this. Delivery order. Hey, how are ya? I've got this. Good. Hello. Goodbye. Hello.
Do you ever get tired of being this good?
It is a heavy burden I must carry.
Daryl's the name, and games are my game.
Wow, you make video games here? That's awesome.
Yes, we're just about to ship our latest game, Jacob Abraham's Extreme Bowling. Very exciting, I know, but we have run into a teeny tiny issue where someone, not naming names, messed up the scheduling, and now everyone has to crunch.
That's terrible.
Oh, I don't mind, but the big problem is everyone's just so sad. I asked them what would make them happier, but they keep giving me these dull answers like time off. But I'm an empath, so I know when they say time off, what they're really saying is pizza party. So, you know, you do your thing, and before you know it, these rock stars will be back to giving me 110%.
Hey.
Attention drones, this is your captain speaking. They love it when I call them that. As a way of thanking you for your tireless work on Jacob Abraham's Extreme Bowling, I'm delighted to announce we will be having a pizza party today. Use your favourite delivery app to bring the food to you, and whatever you do, please do not leave your desks. The pizza is cheesy and the party is a metaphor. Oh, while I've got you here, just a reminder that our office will be open for team players who want to go above and beyond on weekdays from 10 to 10, plus Saturdays. Also Sundays.
Is someone crying?
Oh, great, this again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling sad, please bottle it up and empty it at home. Like the saying goes, my boss earns $1 I earn a dime. That's why I cry at home, away from everybody else in the store. Remember, if you're feeling burnt out, you're welcome to take as much time off as you like. Once your 9-month contract ends.
Wow, you made this whole game in 9 months?
Oh no, we just continuously hire people on 9-month contracts to avoid paying for pesky things like benefits. Pretty clever, isn't it? I'd love to take credit for it, but, well, everyone does it.
They're going to love this.
Delivery order.
Very exciting news! We're now going to read out the comments in the suggestion box. Dear Daryl, thanks for being a fun boss. So sweet. Dear Daryl, we're so grateful that you dedicate so much of your time to cheering us up at work. What a lovely note. I think everyone here knows that I would die for you all. metaphorically. Dear Daryl, I think we should start a union. There are more of us than there are of Daryls. I don't really like it. You know what? I think that's enough of the suggestion box for one day.
Brady, was that you? Shh.
How did that get in there?
Hello.
I'm hearing murmurings about unions. Please keep in mind that we don't use the U word around here. So, you know, ixnay on the union.
Later. Hi there.
Look, I'm hearing the U word a lot. Just think how much money you'd need to spend on union dues when you could instead be spending it on a new video game system or whatever.
Norikaga.
Well, I hope you're happy. They've unionised. And it might just be weekends now, but what's next? Sick leave? Lunch breaks? Living wage? Thanks for nothing, you two.
Hi.
Too cheesy.
Goodbye. Delivery order.
Ready.
Crispy.
Later.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Delicious.
Hi there. Hi.
Look at me go.
Goodbye. Delivery order.
That was a tough one, but you made it through.
Tonight, I'll be making what some consider to be the savory alternative to a crepe. It's a French cake called galette confit. Allow me to show you. Let's start by adding buckwheat batter to a heated crepe pan. Fun fact, Buckwheat batter is gluten-free, and so is this recipe. This one's for you. Now, add cheese and an egg and wait for it to cook. Carefully transfer it to a plate and add asparagus and tomato. And that's it. A complete galette complete. Now, who was it that cheered earlier? Can we have him come on down? Yes, you in the denim. This one is for you to enjoy. Oh,
Hello.
I'll never get sick of all the tall buildings in Helianthus. Moraine was so boring and flat.
Really? That's what I liked about Moraine. Everyone's equal.
Yeah, but it's so cool to look up at people here.
And see them looking down on you.
Good job, Nori. Yay! Hi there.
Later. Hey.
Bon appetit.
Goodbye.
You can fly.
Hi.
Let's go for a ride. There's room for two. This road will lead us home. This destination I know. If we
Later.
believe it,
Hi.
it's not we don't want the dreams to
Oh, that looks so good.
we don't want the dreams to
Later.
Great job, Nori.
Great job, Bree.
Forget the blinding light of day. The fun really begins at sunset. Lose yourself while winning big at the Sunset Casino. Come for our addictive slots, table games, and poker rooms. plus our world-class dining options, including a rotating selection of food vendors, make the Sunset Casino the perfect place for families, friends, and high rollers alike. Forget about your troubles and stay for as long as you'd like. The Sunset Casino. You're welcome. She was a little girl with the cure for zombies. He was the 6-time bowling world champion with a penchant for pins. Now, Jacob Abraham must fight his way through a zombie apocalypse, armed with nothing more than a bowling ball and a killer roll. 10 pin! More like 10 pain! On November 11th, strike your way to justice in Jacob Abraham's Extreme Bowling.
You must be Nori and Bree. How delightful for you to be visiting us here below the surface, and with such impeccable timing.
Thanks. I love the idea of serving food to commuters when they arrive.
Marvelous. As Director of Transportation, it is my duty to ensure that everything below the surface runs as efficiently as possible. Today is just a trial of bigger and better things to come.
What else do you have in mind?
There's no time to explain. The next train will arrive in a matter of minutes.
Hi there.
All right, let's see how efficiently you handle your first subsurface customers.
Is the director timing us?
Shh, I'm trying to be efficient.
You don't suppose they live down here?
That wouldn't make any sense.
They must have an office in City Hall, right?
Nori, let me focus.
Bon appetit. Bye.
Hi.
Here comes the lunch crowd. Let's see how many of them stop at your cart before slowly returning to the surface.
You know how the director said we're trialing for bigger and better things?
Yes.
And how they keep talking about people as being either surface or subsurface?
Yeah.
And all the talk about efficiency.
Yep.
I think the director wants to build another city underground.
What?
Bon appetit. Goodbye. Ready. Later.
Delivery order.
Hi there. Delivery order.
All right, let's see how efficiently you handle your first subsurface customers.
Is the director timing us?
Shh, I'm trying to be efficient.
You don't suppose they live down here?
That wouldn't make any sense.
They must have an office in City Hall, right?
Nori, let me focus.
Oh, I could eat 1,000 of those.
Ready. Bye.
Here comes the lunch crowd. Let's see how many of them stop at your cart before slowly returning to the surface.
You know how the director said we're trialing for bigger and better things?
Yes.
And how they keep talking about people as being either surface or subsurface?
Yeah.
And all the talk about efficiency.
Yep.
I think the director wants to build another city underground.
What?
Look at me go!
Delivery order.
Easy as pie.
Bye. Hi there.
Last shift of the day. Please continue to be an effective team. I am getting so much data from this.
Don't you get it? An underground Helianthus.
Just like those rich people were doing?
Think about it. The director is designed to increase efficiency. What's more efficient than minimizing travel times by making people live in the station?
I guess so. Sounds pretty far-fetched.
Restaurants, schools, libraries, offices, and parks all underground and easily accessible by subway. No traffic, no congestion.
No sun.
I'll bet you anything that this is what the director is planning. It all adds up.
Anything? A week of back rubs to the winter?
Deal.
Just as I predicted, people seem to prefer getting their food down here as soon as they step off the subway.
Great. So what's the next step?
I will continue to maximize efficiency of the subway by bringing every facet of life down here. I must start immediately.
Oh, yes. No.
I already control the flow of transportation, and look how they flock to it. My superior infrastructure plans will attract all the citizens of Helianthus to the subway, slowly draining all inhabitants to the subsurface.
Start massaging.